One meal that constantly tests my patience and is what we'll be making today. My guess is that the organizers, they've joined members with my close circle to teach me plantain restraint, and today I will overcome it. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to what is going to be another fantastic episode of MAGGI Diaries. I am your host, Haneefa Adam, and I'm delighted to have you join me today. Before we go forward, I'll be having a guest in my kitchen, as usual, who hopefully hasn't connived with the organizers to keep me away from my plantain. Please welcome Farida. Assalamu alaikum, sis.
Wa alaikum salam, sis.
Thank you so much for joining us. With what you're seeing on the table, what do you think we'll be making today?
Giz dodo.
That's quite close, but today we are going to be making pepper soup and boiled plantain. We're going to go on a quick break now, and when we come back, we're going to get into it.
Finish work for your cooking with MAGGI chicken. No rival. MAGGI chicken has all the natural ingredients you love, like onion, celery, turmeric, soya, and other carefully selected ingredients to give great taste and rich flavor to all your favorite meals. MAGGI chicken is your secret when it comes to cooking all the dishes you love for that unique chicken flavor. Oh yeah, shine with MAGGI chicken. Cook the difference.
Welcome back to MAGGI Diaries. To make pepper soup and boiled plantain, you'll be needing assorted meat, any one of your choice. Ground crayfish, scotch bonnet, ginger and garlic, Maggi star, pepper soup spice, atagigun, scent leaf, onions, and of course, my favorite, plantain. Before we get into it, I think we should just wash the meat first. Have you had this combo before, like the pepper soup and plantain? Is this something, or you've not had this combo before? There are different combos of pepper soup. You know, there is goat meat pepper soup, chicken pepper soup. Which one is your favorite?
Goat meat, actually.
Oh, you love goat meat. Yeah. I love goat meat too, but usually in soup, catfish is my favorite. Okay. Team catfish, team goat meat. So I'm just going to add water in it as well. I'm washing my meat. We're going to chop it into smaller pieces so that, you know, it will be easy and ready to eat.
Okay, I'm going to rinse this.
Okay, let's just start chopping all the meat. And I'll have to join you as well. What's your favorite thing about plantain?
It's actually versatile.
Oh.
You can use it to make a lot of things, different dishes. And it's very sweet.
Dodo, giz dodo, everything.
Yes.
Are you the kind of person that when you're in the kitchen, you've already eaten half of the dodo before it's done?
No.
Me, my own is like eating the raw part of the plantain before we even fry it.
I prefer it
cooked. When it's already fried.
Either boiled or fried.
Yeah, of course, boiled plantain is amazing, and you're in luck because that's what we're having for Iftar today.
Oh, wow.
And the thing about plantain is that it's just, apart from the fact that it's rich in carbohydrates, it's actually good for your immunity as well. It helps you with your digestive tract, and it's just a very versatile and rich food. All this meat. I'm going to just drop them into the pot. We'll just continue cooking. The thing about pepper soup is that you want all the water that you can have because you are going to be taking lots of soup with it. What other ways do you also love enjoying plantain?
Boli with fried fish.
Whenever I remember boli, I just remember when my mommy sent me to go and buy plantain and I went to go and buy boli. And it was during Ramadan.
Oh my God.
For Iftar.
How did she react?
Well, I don't think she was too thrilled about it. She even asked me to go and return it, but my dad was like, no, we're going to eat boli like that. And we ate boli for Iftar. So, because we're in the month of Ramadan, I need you to actually tell me your favorite thing about the holy month.
It's the best month to be closer to your Lord. One of the purest, in short, I don't know how to explain it. It's a beautiful month.
Alhamdulillah, may Allah make us have the full benefit of the month.
I mean,
you are doing a lot of cutting. All right, well done.
Thank you.
And the beautiful thing about this dish is that it's very balanced. You know, we have the proteins from the meat, the carbohydrates, the vegetable from the scent leaf. It's not only adding flavor to the dish. It actually has its own medicinal purposes to it as well. Sometimes when you have IBA, like malaria, or when you are down with the flu, there are some things that can be put in the spices that can actually help you with what you are dealing with. Some of the pepper soup spices contain cloves, ginger, garlic, and all that. Do you make your own pepper soup mix at home, or you just buy it because the convenience of it all?
Sometimes I mix oziza, I use onion powder, I just put different things.
Exactly, because different people have different flavor profile that they want to use, and they'll just use it for the meal. And everything will come out, you know, amazing. Let me carry all your meat. And of course, the star of the show, which is the Maggi Star Cube that we're going to be using to make the... Oh, we are done, thank God.
Yes, we are.
Actually, the meat took time. Maybe you just make sure it's already chopped at the back end. The first thing I'm going to be doing is to be adding all the Scotch bonnet. We want it to be very spicy. So it's pepper soup, exactly. And then the ginger and garlic.
Okay.
Pepper soup spice. I'm going to be very generous with it. So I'm just going to chop some scent leaf inside the pepper soup because I want this to boil together with it to release the flavor, and then I want it like almost fresh and crunchy in the soup when I'm eating it.
Okay.
Scent leaf in pepper soup helps with, you know, bloating and digestion, so it's a really good option to have in your meal as well. And of course, Maggi Star. I'm going to peel 2 cubes of Maggi Star and put it in my pepper soup. While she's doing that, I'm going to add the onions. Oh, thank you. And some crayfish. And in case the Scotch bonnet was not enough, you can add that tagigun as well. On a scale of 1 to 10, how spicy do you want your pepper soup to be?
Not too spicy. I'm not a fan of pepper.
Ah! Are you Yoruba girl?
I am.
Your own is fake. Because you know Yoruba people, they don't shy away from pepper at all.
They don't.
Lots of pepper. While all that is going on, I'm just going to chop up the plantain so that we can also start boiling that as well. If you are worried about your plantain browning, you can brine it, you know, in salt water, and then that will not make it brown, especially if you're not using it on time. The next thing we're going to do is put the plantain in. Oh, okay, that's still cooking. Okay. I think we should wait because the plantain goes towards the end. I'm just going to chop the rest of the scent leaves. Which country's food do you love the most?
I'm a proud Nigerian. I love South meals. Their soup.
I know why. My son will like you because, you know, he likes afang, he likes edika.
Yeah, I love edika ikong.
Which are your favorite?
Ofensala,
Have I
white
had that
soup.
before?
It's so beautiful. It's a very lovely soup.
Will you send to me?
No problem.
Or I can just cook it in my kitchen as well. And that's the beauty of Maggi Diaries. You know, Maggi is always sharing recipes that you can try at home. Nigerian cultural value is what we hold there. So I'm just going to finish cutting up the scent leaf. Even though I've asked you what you love about Ramadan, what are your favorite activities, you know, to get up to in the month?
The tahajjud, the iftar.
And you know, because when we are praying tahajjud, the distance between you and your Lord is like really short and you can hear. Exactly. We are going to let the meat continue cooking, and we are going to go on a short break. When we come back, we'll finish up the rest of the meal. Welcome back to Maggi Diaries. Before we went on a break, we were boiling our meat and it is almost done, which is the perfect time for us to add in the plantain. Do you want it smaller or just like 3-4 pieces like this?
You can make it smaller.
You can make it smaller. Or we'll mix it up. I'll take the big ones, you take the small ones. Because I want them to be big to an extent.
I love to scoop it with the
meat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So even when it's big in the soup, I'll still cut it with my spoon before scooping it in. Don't worry, I'll try. I've made it smaller for you.
Thank you.
I'm going to add 1 more Maggi Star cube, and then the last but not the least, the scent leaves. The plantain is not going to boil for long. Less than 10 minutes, we are done.
Why did you have to add the Maggi Star at the beginning and at the end?
At the start of our meal, it will give it the amazing taste. And at the end, it is just to enhance the flavor of the meal. Exactly. We're going to go on a break now. And when we come back, our iftar is going to be plated and ready to be eaten.
Finish work for your cooking with MAGGI chicken. No rival. MAGGI chicken has all the natural ingredients you love, like onion, celery, turmeric, soya, and other carefully selected ingredients to give great taste and rich flavor to all your favorite meals. MAGGI chicken is your secret when it comes to cooking all the dishes you love for that unique chicken flavor. Oh yeah, shine with MAGGI chicken. Cook the difference.
Welcome back to MAGGI Diaries. As you can see, our iftar is ready and already plated. I can't wait to dig in personally. I'm sure you're very excited about it too.
I can't wait.
Before we dig in, I have 2 trivia questions for you. We use that to teach our viewers at home Islamic knowledge as well. So the first one is, what's the surah that is named after the bees in the Quran?
Surah to An-Nahl?
Yes, Surah An-Nahl. It is named after the bees because of how Allah talked about them in verse 68. The second one, I know at the end of Ramadan, we do Eid al-Fitr. The second Eid, Eid al-Adha, when do we celebrate that one?
10th of Zulhijjah.
Of course, we celebrate it after the day of Arafah, which is on the 9th of Dhul Hijjah, to celebrate how Allah commanded Prophet Ibrahim to sacrifice to Salam. Now that you've answered my questions, I know you cannot just wait to get on for iftar. Let's break our fast, and then I really need you to tell the viewers at home what you feel about the pepper soup we've just made.
Okay.
Bismillah.
Bismillah. Oh my God. This is divine.
I know, right? I can't
wow.
wait to start on it too. You want to get in some plantains there?
Yeah.
As you can see, she's really enjoying herself. In the lingo of today, today's iftar is going to be lit. This spin on eating plantain and pepper soup will have your family and friends coming back for more. And when you do, please share with us across our social media platforms. We want to share in your iftar memories because with MAGGI, everyone is welcome. It's time to say goodbye, but don't worry, I'll be back soon to show you another spectacular meal. Till I see you on the next episode, may Allah Rahmah abide in our life always. Assalamu alaikum.